Assalamu alaikum. How are you guys? Welcome all of you in this video tutorial. Nowadays we are discussing about the fraction, and I hope in the last videos we finished the basic concepts of the fraction. From today I'm going to start exercise questions, and this is the question number 1 from page number 95, and the topic is fraction walls. So what is the question one saying? The question 1 is saying which is the bigger fraction. There are two fractions. The first one is 2 over 3, or second one is 5 over 8. And this means which is bigger among between 2/3 and 5/8. So what you will say, it is very difficult to decide which fraction is bigger, because they are not having same denominator, they are not having same numerator. If you remember the last video where we discussed about comparing and ordering fraction, we studied two things, that if we have same numerator, so the more the denominator, the less the fraction. And we studied one more thing about it, that when we have same denominator, so the more the numerator, the more the fraction. But here we don't have same numerator, same denominator. So what we need to do here? So it is very difficult to decide which fraction is bigger now. So we have to do something here. So it will be very easy to decide which fraction is bigger when we have same denominator. So can you make these denominators same? Yes, you can make it. What you have to do for that, in order to make their denominator same, you can multiply both denominators. In the first one, 2 over 3, the denominator is 3. And in the second fraction, 5 over 8, the denominator is 8. If you multiply these two denominators, so you will get 24. So in order to make their denominator same, you multiply both denominators, 3 and 8, so you will get 24. That 24 means that 24 is the number you need in both denominators. 24 is the number you need in both denominators. We get the result 24. That means we have to make both denominators 24 by using fraction property. How you will use fraction property? You will use fraction property in 2 over 3. The denominator is what? 3. Check the 3 table. How many times you need to read the table of 3 in order to get 24? 3 1 3, 3 2 6, 3 3 9, 3 4 12, 3 5 15, 3 6 18, 3 7 21, and 3 8 24. So the answer is 8. This means you need to multiply 3 by 8 in order to get 24. So you multiply the first whole fraction by it. Obviously you know the fraction property. You do if you multiply any number by denominator, so you need to multiply that number by numerator too. So you are multiplying 3 by 8, so you have to multiply 2 by 8 also. What's the result of 2 by 8? When you multiply 2 by 8, you will get 16. And when you multiply 3 by 8, you get 24. So now it's 16 over 24. I'll go to the second fraction, that is 5 over 8. In 5 over 8, the denominator is 8. So what I need to make? I need to make from 8 to 24. So I will check the 8 table. How many times I need to read the 8 tables in order to get 24? 8 1 8, 8 2 16, and 8 3 24. Yes, the answer is 3. When I multiply 8 by 3, so I will get 24. So as you know, I will not multiply 8 by only denominator. As per the property, as per the rule, I will multiply 3 by numerator and denominator too. So 5 over 8, I multiply 5 also by 3 and 8 also by 3. When I multiply 5 by 3, I will get 15 over 24. And when I multiply 8 by 3, I will get 24. So the answer will be 15 over 24. Now you can easily say which is bigger, 16 over 24 or 15 over 24. They both have now same denominator, 24 and 24. As you know the rule, when you have same denominator, the more the fraction, the more the numerator, the more the fraction. The less the numerator, the less the fraction. So 16 and 15, these are the denominators. Which is the biggest numerator here? Obviously 16. Since 16 is bigger than 15, therefore you can easily say first fraction is bigger than second fraction. That means 2 over 3 is bigger than 5 over 8. Now the next question we have is question number 2, and they are asking about a smaller fraction. Which is smaller between 6 over 8 or 8 over 10? So if you look these two fractions, even you are unable to decide which fraction is smaller, because in 6 over 8 and 8 over 10 they don't have same numerator, they also don't have same numerator. So it is very difficult to decide that which fraction is smaller now. So what you will do, like the question number 1, can you make their denominators same? Then it will be very easy to decide which fraction is smaller and which fraction is bigger when you will have same denominator. So you remember what you did in the last question in order to make the denominator same? Yes, there are two fractions, 6 over 8 and 8 over 10. So you multiply their denominators. The first one denominator is 8, the second one denominator is 10. If you multiply 8 by 10, so you will get 80. So 80 is the answer. If you get the result 80, that means you have to make both denominators 80. You have to use a fraction property in order to make both denominators 80. So check in 6 over 8. In 6 over 8 the denominator is 8. What you need to make, you need to convert 8 into 80 by using fraction property. So can you check the 8 table, up to what number you will get 80? So if you multiply 8 by 1, 8 by 1 8, and this 2 is 8 into 2 16, 8 3 24, 8 4 32, 8 5 40, 8 6 48, and so you will find that 8 multiplied 10 will be equal to 80. This means you have to multiply 8 by 10. So you know that if you are going to multiply 8 by 10, so you will not only multiply 8 by 10, but you will also multiply 6 by 10, because you cannot multiply only denominator by any number if you are multiplying any number by denominator. So you need to multiply the same number by numerator too. So in 6 over 8 denominator is 8, so you multiply 8 by 10, and also you multiply 6 by 10. So when you multiply 6 by 10 you will get 60, and when you multiply 8 by 10 you will get 80. So the answer is now 60 over 80. Okay, now go to the second fraction, that is 8 over 10. So what is the number you get? 80. So there is denominator 10 and you need to convert that 10 into 80, and check the 10 table, up to what number you multiply 10 in order to get 80. 10 into 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh yes, when you multiply 10 by 8 you will get 80. So in 8 over 10 denominator is 10. If you check the table of 10, so you will find that when you multiply 10 by 8, so the answer will be 80. You will multiply whole second fraction by 8 now. When you multiply numerator 8 by 8, so you will get 64, and when you multiply its denominator 10 by 8, you will get 80. You know, you cannot only multiply 10 by 8, you cannot only multiply denominator by 8, you need to multiply by numerator too. So the answer will be 8 into 8 64, and 10 into 8 80. So it's 64 over 80. Now you have two fractions. The first one is you find after the multiplication 60 over 80, and the second one you find is 64 over 80. So which is a smaller one? You can say now they have same denominator, and you know the rule, when you have same denominator, the smaller the numerator, the smaller the fraction. The larger the numerator, the larger the fraction. So in 60 and 64, which is the smaller number? 60? Yes, so the answer is 60 over 80. Since 60 is smaller than 64, therefore you can easily say first fraction, that is 6 over 8, is smaller than second fraction, which is 8 over 10. So today we finished question number 1 and question number 2 of fraction was from page number 95. and in the next videos we will complete other questions of this topic. I hope you have understood all the questions, and I will also share the answer key with you, how you have to write this questions and their answers in your notebook. And inshallah I'll meet you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care, have a nice day.